Lena confessed everything. Daniel had been living a double life. After the Northline trial, he discovered evidence that proved the corruption went far beyond what was revealed in court. The real masterminds were still free, powerful, dangerous. Daniel had planned to go public. They warned him, Lena said, tears streaming down her face. They said if he talked, they'd kill him. Or worse, they'd come for us. So Daniel disappeared from their lives to protect them. Changed his address, cut all ties. But it wasn't enough. Footsteps in the dark. The key detail came back to Mrs. Langley's testimony. Footsteps. Ethan reviewed security footage from nearby buildings. At 8:42 p.m., a man in a dark coat entered Daniel's building. At 9:03 p.m., he left calmly, without rushing. The man walked like someone who had done this before. The footage was blurry, but Ethan noticed something important. The man was wearing expensive shoes. Not the kind a random hitman would wear. The hidden network. Ethan followed the money. Offshore accounts linked to Northline began leading to one name, Victor Hale. Victor Hale was a businessman, a philanthropist on paper, and untouchable in practice. Every investigation into him had mysteriously collapsed. Until now, Ethan realized Daniel hadn't been killed for what he had said, but for what he was about to say. Daniel had saved copies of the evidence, somewhere. The final trap. Ethan leaked false information, hinting that Daniel had shared documents with the police before his death. Within 48 hours, someone tried to access Daniel's cloud storage. The IP address led straight to Victor Hale's private office. With a warrant and enough digital proof, Ethan finally had his man. Victor Hale didn't resist arrest. He simply smiled. "You think this ends with me?" he asked calmly. Ethan looked him in the eyes. "It ends today." Justice at a cost. Victor Hale was convicted months later. The trial exposed a network of corruption that reached deep into the city's foundations. Daniel Wright's name was cleared. He was remembered not as a victim, but as a man who tried to do the right thing. On a quiet evening, Ethan stood once again on Holloway Street. The rain fell softly. This time the silence felt different. Not empty, but earned.